I kind of show everybody, first of all, your plate.
The only reason it's not gone is because I've been just saving this last bite.
Because that's the crunchy one?
Yeah. This
all
is
right.
the best one, I thought.
Tell me, honestly, what do you think?
I think it's incredible. Like, I would eat... We didn't make enough.
Right.
It was so good.
Yes!
It was really good.
We didn't make enough. How's that last bite? Little
Unbelievable.
fresh avocado, little
It's
shrimp.
like perfectly spicy.
Right?
And I know it's healthy.
So healthy. All we did was like maybe a teaspoon of olive oil. That's the only thing that was like not even unhealthy. It's not even unhealthy for you.
No, it was so good.
Yeah, I could have eaten like 12 of those. And aren't we better off with the little ones?
Yeah.
Than those big ones, which everyone would have fallen out?
Yeah.
It's a great, great, great meal, you guys. Small little dishes where you could load it up with like the healthy part, which is the slaw, and a couple shrimp on each, and you're all set. All right, cool. Very, very cool. We're gonna have to do more of that. So, Liza, thank you so much for offering or suggesting the shrimp tacos. It was delish. What's next? Come up with something for us, we'll make it. Lance, we left you all the healthy stuff, and we
Thank you.
killed the shrimp very easily. Destroyed it. We got our protein intake for the day. That was fun. What's on tap for tomorrow, big boy? We have a little WSPN.
We've got WSPN with Tina Servasi.
Oh, good. Tina's coming in.
Coming back. And then earlier in the day at 1, we have Dave Waldron.
Dave Waldron. Dave's a cool guy. You'll learn how people do it. You know, you watch shows and you see, oh, look, there's a dead guy, there's a dead guy. Like, who's auditioning to be a dead guy? What does that audition look like? Dave Waldron casts all the background people, the dead people. He casts people in operations. Like, he casts not the stars, which are easy to cast. He casts the other things. And he's doing it for Blind Spot now. He did it for Law and Order. He's done it for a couple of HBO shows. It's really fascinating stuff. I'm totally intrigued by it. So I'm excited to catch up with Dave.
He cast you, right? Or
he cast me. Yeah, he wrote his own little screenplay, and I got casted in it. I had an actual speaking role in Law and Order, so he was part of the casting process. But he does all the extras and all that stuff.
Tony joined us late. He's asking how was the meal that you cooked.
What do you think, T?
Hated it.
Laughing because it was disgusting. No, it was amazing.
It was so good. Yeah.
It really was good.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe Larry thought that he traded his phone for a hat?
I wonder why he's not coming back. I mean,
He might not realize where he left it. Like, he might think he left it in a taxi.
See if you got
He might have gone into a taxi and thinks he left it in a taxi. He might be freaking out
But
until
then
he
he
gets.
called it.
Okay, he says, he says hold it there, I'll get it tomorrow. I think it was like one of those classic, like, your girlfriend leaves.
Oh yeah, like when Costanza left, he couldn't find anything to leave, so he left like this huge babushka Russian hat in her place so he can come back. I have a classic story like that, and then we'll let you guys go. I worked on, as an intern, the Peter Jennings story on Haiti. I worked closely with Peter on it. I helped translate, even though I don't know how much I contributed. When it was all done, we had a big viewing party up at Peter's apartment, which is actually 2 minutes from here, believe it or not. This huge penthouse, gorgeous apartment. When we were all leaving, I pulled the old switcheroo, which is not really the switcheroo. I had nothing on me, nothing. I didn't even carry a purse. I left my scrunchie. Back in the 90s, people wore these big, stupid things in their hair. It was called a scrunchie. Nobody wears them anymore, thank God. I didn't know what to do, so I left that on the bedroom floor where we were all watching the show. Now the next morning, I strategically go to his assistant and I say, I'm so sorry. I think I left my my headband. It was my mother's headband in Peter's house when we were for the viewing party last night. You know, I need to find a way to get it. A lot of coordination. So she says, you know what? After the show tonight, give us a call at like 8 o'clock when Peter goes home, and I'll coordinate with you. I said, no problem. 8 o'clock, boom, on the dot. I call her. So she goes, hold on, let me call him on the line. She calls her on the line, and she goes, Jenna Wolf, the intern. I was Jenna Wolf out at the time. Left a headband, something in your bedroom. It was black, and then I don't hear what he says. Then she goes, she comes back to me. She goes, is it just like a piece of material with a lot of hair on it? I was like, that's it. That's the one. And she goes, he's going to leave it in his lobby for you. And I was like, okay. All fantastic. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Well, here's my confession, which I wasn't going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you right now because I love you guys and I love this show. I stole a pair of very, very, very cheap, not cheap, but inexpensive, not like crazy expensive cuffs. What are they called?
Cufflinks?
Cufflinks.
His apartment. I think they were like costume. They were almost like plastic.
Okay.
So I thought for sure we had something there, like the cufflinks and the scrunchie. So I like took a cab and like sprinted up to the lobby, thinking he'd be standing there holding this for me, and like wasn't even a bag. It was just like on the thing where the doorman sits, and I'm like, I left a head. I keep calling it a headband, and he's like, sure, here it is, and he put it on a piece of paper towel because my hair was like still coming off of it. I never saw Peter again after that. That was the end of my story. But yes, that's what Larry did, is he left his phone here. He had much more class than I did in leaving that scrunchy headband at Peter Jennings' house.
That's a lot of commitment. Your whole phone. Wow.
Tracy Bender Schisler says, you made me hungry. I had no lunch break today. Only ate carrots. LOL.
Don't even go back to work.
Tony Kendall says, maybe one day you will have a cooking show on the Food Network. And Mary Greco says, you look great. You look good in everything you wear. LOL. I don't know why that's LOL. I think maybe she was talking about your scrunchie. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
They don't have a comedy show, a comedy food show, do they?
No.
They need that.
I know. We do need a comedy food show.
You'd be perfect for that.
Yeah, there's my demographic. Comedy food. Yeah.
Comedy food show coming tomorrow.
That's something.
The only niche that hasn't been created yet. All right. Well, listen, guys. Thank you so
Michelle
much.
Hicks 40 says these confessions are funny.
Thanks. Well, you need a better one than eating cereal. I can get like arrested and fired. Meanwhile, you're like, you can just get heavy. That's it. We've got a good show tomorrow, so come back and join us. Freaky Friday. We'll have some fun, and we will clip our moment of the day and share it with y'all. And that's about it. Have a fun night. Go out and work out. Have a glass of wine. Call it a day.
Michelle Hicks 40 says, oh, I can too. Misfit Bianca says, I want to have you know your favorite dessert or fast food. Liz Rizzulli Cardasco says, where is the uncle? I want my M&Ms. And Mary Greco says, have a good evening, y'all. And ending it on Tracy Bender Schisler says, believe me, I wish I didn't have to go back to work. Brad Pitless wants to know if we're off on Monday. We're here on Monday, right?
We are here on Monday. Bye, everybody.
Back soon.
Alright, I got a bolt. Take the little one swimming. Thank you. I told Lance I did everything but the